All right, boys, here is your Thursday leg day. We're over the hump, so let's get it, okay? 45 on, 15 off. As you can see, the trend for the week is the HIIT training, high intensity interval training. Okay, we've been throwing them in there in the last couple of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 per week. This whole week, besides abs on Friday, is gonna be high intensity interval training. Okay, the point behind that is that it includes a little bit of cardio, because as long as you're staying on the time, okay, that heart rate should be getting up. No matter how heavy a weight you're using or how light, okay, if you're sticking to the 45-15, it'll work, okay? So station 1A, you got the squat with oblique twist. Okay, hands go behind the head, legs shoulder width apart. You're gonna squat down, okay, then you're gonna hit opposite elbow, opposite knee for that oblique twist. Okay, and then go right back into the other ones. 1B, dumbbell lateral lunge touch. Okay. I'm using a kettlebell, 18 pounds. Okay, you're gonna pop that right on your shoulder here. Hold it so it stays steady. Whatever shoulder you have the weight on is the foot you're gonna go out into the lunge. Step out, lunge all the way down, other hand goes towards the foot, and then step back. Lunge out, reach down with that opposite hand toward the foot, and back all the time, holding that weight up on your shoulder. 45 on one side, 45 on the other. Station 2A, glute bridge hold with banded abduction. These are the bands that I use. I'm gonna send you the link as well on Amazon. I think they were $7, super cheap. And if everybody gets them, we can use them forward as we get back into training together. Anyways, you're gonna throw that band, okay, around the legs, right above the knees. Okay. It's weighted, so grab that weight. Okay, for me, using a 40 pound dumbbell, right? The whole time the hips are gonna go up, weight just on the hips, keeping that weight elevated, and then the abduction is pulling those knees apart and allowing them to come back together. Try to keep that straight line from your knees all the way up to your stomach, okay, with your hips while you're doing the abduction, all right? If you don't have the band, okay, don't worry about it. You're just gonna do that hip bridge hold with the weight, all right? 2B, banded fire hydrants. You're gonna keep that band around your knees the whole time, all right, on your hands and knees, all right, lifting that knee up to a 45-degree or a 90-degree angle, pulling that band, and you should feel that in your lower glute. If you don't have a band for the fire hydrants, you're gonna take a weight, put it behind the knee, and just like you do glute kickback, you're gonna do that fire hydrant movement with the weight behind your knee. Okay? 3A, dumbbell curtsy slider lunges. I'm gonna use kettlebells for this, 18-pound kettlebells, all right? And I'm using this gliding plate. Like I've said before, if you don't have it, just get a towel on the hardwood floor in your house or in the garage. It should work pretty smoothly. Going one leg at a time. My right foot's planted on the slider lunge, on the slider plate, and I got the weight in my hands. Kind of like a pistol squat where you're focusing all that weight onto one knee or one leg. You're gonna have the assist of that curtsy lunge, okay, as you reach past here and you go all the way down and back. And again, slide that foot behind you, reach it as far as you can across, squat down on that one leg and back. 45 on one, 45 on the other. I'm gonna use those same weights for 3B, dumbbell skiers, similar to a kettlebell swing, but with each individual weight in the hand, you're gonna do it on the outside rather than inside. Okay? If you only have one weight or one kettlebell, you can do that kettlebell or dumbbell swing with both hands up the middle. Otherwise, you got one in each hand, and you're gonna do it on the outside, okay? Go back just like in that skiing movement, like if you had pulls right here, and you're just gonna swing through for that whole 45 seconds. Here it is from the side. Okay, butt back, thrust through, okay, extending those hands straight up in front of your head. 4A, dumbbell front elevated split squat. I'm using those 40-pound dumbbells again. This same little wooden platform I built a while back to elevate my foot up onto. Okay, plant that one foot, step back with the other. All right, and in that split stance position, okay, you're gonna squat down for the 45, dropping that left knee, if your right foot's up, down to the ground. Okay. 4B, banded hamstring curls. Using that similar band, this time it's a lighter one. I'll show you an alternative if you don't have the band here in a second. If I'm doing my right foot, the band's gonna go around my left. I'm gonna stick my right all the way through so that the opposite is wrapped around my right ankle. And from there, I'm simply gonna lift my right heel up, squeezing using those hamstrings, okay, all the way through. Show you from the side. Okay. The band is around my left foot, under the middle arch of my left foot, and on the right leg, which is the exercise I'm doing on this one, it's around my ankle. Up, down. Shouldn't be curling like this. Try to keep that knee straight down and hinge at the knee and come up. Okay. Last station, 5A, dumbbell step-ups. Using that same paint bucket for the step-ups that I've used before. Dumbbell in each hand. If you only have one weight, you can just hold it like a goblet squat. And you're alternating on the step-ups. Start with your right, drive the knee up, step down, and go to your left. Last but not least, plank toe taps plus a push-up and do a tuck jump. So you're gonna go down, plant the hands, kick the feet back like a burpee, and now you're gonna go into that arch position where you reach with one hand to opposite foot, other side, push up, jump your feet up, and rather than a burpee, okay, you're gonna do a tuck jump where you bring those knees up as high as you can, and then right back into the exercise. Hands down, feet back, toe touch, push up, tuck jump. All right, and you got your bonus. We've done this bonus. We did it on the first workout of this week. So let's get after it. Let's go.